So once you identify that the question belongs to complementary angles, now how do you identify that it's complementary angles? Look at the question, 18 and 72, right? This cannot be done with the table. In the table we can do only 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90. But here we find that the angles are 18 and 72, which gives you a total of 90. So that means this is a question based on complementary angles. So what do we need to do? We need to convert either the numerator or denominator. Don't do both, okay? So I am selecting the numerator. So sine 18 gets converted to cos 72. Sine 18 gets converted to cos 72. What is the reason? Because 18 is complementary to 72 and we know that sine gets converted to cos. So this is the step. If you want to write this step, you can write. Otherwise for 1 mark questions normally we don't write the step. So 18 is actually 90 minus 72 and we know the formula that sine 90 minus theta is cos theta. But you can directly write sine 18 as cos 72 and cos 72 as it is. I told you change only one. Cos 72 cancels and we get the answer as 1. Same procedure for the second part, tan 26 by cot 64. Now complement of 26, we'll have to convert one of them. So here we have converted the denominator. So 64 can be written as complement of that is 26 and cot is paired with tan. So cot will become tan, right? 64 is written as 90 minus 26. Cot 90 minus theta is tan theta. So this gets cancelled and we get 1. Cos 48 minus sin 42. Now what is cos 48? Cos 48 is complement of 48 is 42 and cos will become sin. So what will happen? This will become sin 42 minus sin 42. So we get the answer as 0. Same procedure for this. Cosec 31 minus sec 59. Cosec 31 can be written as sec 59 because complement of 31 is 59. So we get sec 59 minus sec 59. We get 0. Or we could convert sec 59. 59 complement is 31 and complement of sec will be cosec. So this will be cosec 31. So we get cosec 31 minus cosec 31, 0. Then in question number 2, if you look at question number 2, we have to prove that the first part is equal to 1. So we have tan 48, tan 23, tan 42, tan 67 and we have to prove that it is equal to 1. So first of all, I'll identify the complementary angles. So what we need to do is do some rearrangement. So I'm going to take 48 and 42 together and 23 and 67 together because 23 and 67 is 90, 48 and 42 is also 90. So I'm going to do a rearrangement, right? Now once we know the pairs, we'll select one of these and change. So tan 48 I am allowing as it is, right? And the complement of that tan 42 I am converting to cot 48. Okay, tan 48 I have allowed as it is, but this one tan 42, which is the complement of this, 48 and 42 are complements, so tan 42 I can replace it with cot 48, right? So this will be written as cot 48. After that, so cot 48 is here. Then tan 23 I have allowed as it is, and instead of tan 67 can be replaced with cot 23 because complement of 67 is 23 and tan will get converted to cot. So we get cot 23. So tan 48 as it is, tan 23 as it is, tan 48 we have converted to cot 48 and tan 67 we have converted to cot 23. Now we know that cot is the reciprocal of tan. So this can be written as 1 by tan 48 and this is 1 by tan 23. So what happens is that tan 48 and tan 23 gets cancelled and we get 1 into 1. So we get the result as 1. In the second part, we have cos 38, cos 52 minus sin 38, sin 52, right? Now again 38 and 52 are complementary angles, right? So cos 38 can be written as sin 52. 38 complement is 52 and cos will become sin. So this I have replaced. Okay, sin 52 and cos 52, if I replace cos 52, the complementary of that 52 complement is 38 and cos will become sin. So here we are getting sin 52, sin 38, right? Minus sin 38, sin 52. So this is identical terms, which identical terms are subtracted, we get the result as 0. Moving on to question number 3, tan 2a is equal to cot a minus 18. Tan 2a is cot a minus 18 and we have to find out the value of a. So what we need to do is replace tan 2a. Now how do we do a replacement? We know that tan theta is cot 90 minus theta. This is the formula, right? Cot 90 minus theta is tan theta. So whatever I write here, that becomes your tan value. That becomes your tan value. Now we don't want tan theta, we want tan 2a. So what I need to do is, instead of theta, I'm going to write this as cot 90 minus 2a. Cot 90 minus 2a will become how much? Tan 2a. Okay, cot 90 minus theta was tan theta. Same way, if I replace theta with 2a, cot 90 minus 2a, I'll get tan 2a. That means I'm going to replace this tan 2a with cot 90 minus 2a. Why do we do this? Because on the RHS it's cot. So LHS and RHS both are in terms of cot. So we can equate the brackets. We get 90 minus 2a equal to a minus 18. So when I transfer this minus 18 this side, we get 90 plus 18, 108. And minus 2a comes here, we get a plus 2a, 3a. So value of a, we get 36. Question number 4, it's an easy question. Tan a is cot b, prove that a plus b is 90. Right? Tan a is cot b, prove that a plus b is 90. So same way, again that same identity I'm using. Tan theta is cot 90 minus theta, right? We know that cot 90 minus theta is tan theta. But in this case, I don't want theta, I want a. So what I need to do is that instead of theta, replace with a. So I'm writing cot 90 minus a, and what will I get? I will get the value tan a, right? So what am I going to get? Instead of tan a, I'm going to write cot 90 minus a. So again, compare the two sides, LHS, RHS, we find that it's cot. So 90 minus a is b, so a plus b is 90, which we had to prove. Question number 5, sec 4a is cosec a minus 20. Again, same way, we know the identity. Sec theta is cosec 90 minus theta, or cosec 90 minus theta is sec theta. So I don't want theta, I want sec 4a. So if I want 4a here, I have to replace with 4a here. So I'm going to write this as cosec 90 minus 4a. And what will I get? I will get sec 4a. Cosec 90 minus 4a, I'm going to get sec 4a. So what do I need to do now? Instead of sec 4a, I will replace with cosec 90 minus 4a. So this will be sec 4a here. So replace it with cosec 90 minus 4a. And this is as it is. So what we can do in the next step is compare the two brackets. 90 minus 4a is a minus 20. Bring the a terms on one side. So a plus 4a is 90 plus 20. 5a is 110. So a becomes 110 by 5. So the value of a becomes 22 degrees.